Hello, my name is Brooke, and I am here today to do some adaptive chair yoga with you. This will take about 60 minutes today, and we're going to go through some strengthening poses in the lower body and then move from the lower up. And this will be hopefully uplifting and strengthening, and we'll do a little bit of balance work as well. So to start off, you are gonna need either some pillows or a bolster, some blocks or books. I've got a rolled up blanket over here. We'll be using that at the very end, and a chair. So to start off with, in your chair here, find a comfortable seat. So what you really want here is for your feet to be able to be flat on the ground, parallel here, knees over your ankles, something you can reach the bottom of or reach the back of. Both is preferable, and something that's stable. So once you find your seat here, you want both of your feet flat on the floor. If you need the support of the back of the chair, then that's fine, but you still want your feet flat on the floor. If you have trouble reaching the floor, then you can use a bolster to put underneath your feet, or your blocks there to put underneath your feet. So take just a moment, find a comfortable way to sit here. Hands on your knees, finding your comfort. You're going to want your feet on the floor to feel grounded here. Just taking a couple of deep breaths. If you're more comfortable with your back against the back of the chair during this part, that's fine. Or you can sit at the end of the chair like I am here. Breathing in deep and lengthening that spine. As you breathe out, drop your shoulders, loosen your elbows, keeping that spine straight, the crown of the head up toward the ceiling. Three deep breaths, the deepest you've felt all day. Feeling that breath fill from your lower belly, mid-belly, and chest, and then back out. 2 more times, very deep breaths, lengthening the spine on the breath in, relaxing the shoulders on the breath out. We're going to start with just a little march here. Just lifting the legs as slow as you need to. Just a bit of a march. Just getting a little bit of a warm up going. If you ever need to, feel free to use your arms to help you with this. You can help pull your legs up. If you need more stability, you can grab the bottom of the chair. And stop, maybe shake them out a little bit. We're going to start with some leg lifts. So up with the toes and back down. When you go back down, try to feel your whole foot on the floor. Feel the way the mat feels under your foot. up on the toes, and back down. Up on the toes, and back down. Again, going as slow as you need to here. With your feet flat, feel your whole foot on the ground. When you lift your toes up, feel that pad of your foot on the ground and your toes. Spread them out where you can really feel them on the ground. And then heels to the ground and really feel that. I'll just do a few more of these. Warming up those calves. Feeling the whole foot. Try and notice, is there a pressure difference when your whole foot is on the ground versus just your pads and toes? Keeping your back straight, either holding here for stability. Again, you can help your legs up if you need to with your arms, but keeping that back straight. Trying to drop the shoulders and keep the chest open through here, but feeling engagement through the legs. Next, we're going to do a couple of leg raises. Now, if all you can do is straighten out your leg and put your heel on the ground, that's fine. We're going to do whatever it is that your body can do. If you can lift up, that's great. If you can lift up but only a little bit, that's fine. Wherever you're at in this moment today is fine. These leg raises, you might feel it in your quads here. If you want a little extra, flex your foot at the end. Whether you're lifting high or low, or heel tapping out in front of you. Feeling that engagement in the legs. Again, if you need to help your legs out, do that. Or if you just want to put your hands on your legs to feel the engagement in your legs, that's fine too. If you need a little extra stability, grabbing the bottom of the chair. Warming up those legs. Getting a little bit of strength going in those quads. On the next, right leg out, hold. Just hold it there for a little bit. Really try to feel what's going on in that leg. Can you feel your quad engaging? Can you feel any kind of stretch in the back of your leg? Just holding for a little bit. If you need to drop it to the floor, that's fine. But feel the flex in your quad here. The front of the leg should be just a little bit flexed. And feeling warm in the whole lower body right now. And bringing it in. Same thing with the left. Holding that there. Feeling engagement in the whole lower body here. If you want a little more, pull it up. If it's a little too much, you can rest that heel on the floor there. Noticing just the sensation in your body here. Feeling the warmth in the quad. Do you feel any stretch in the back of your leg yet? Remembering to breathe. Now bring that leg back in, and we'll go back to the right. At any height you would like. Breathing out, stretch your foot down. Breathing in, bring your toe up. Relaxing. Now we're going to synchronize the breath with this a little bit. If you need to place your heel on the ground, that's fine. Stretching your toe toward the mat. Breathe out. Flex, breathe in. Stretch, 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 breathe out. Flex, breathe in. Bringing that leg back and doing the left now. Floor to the mat. Breathe out. Toes to your chest. Breathing in. Floor to the mat. Breathe out. Toes to your chest. Breathing in. And do that cycle back and forth. Leaving your hips where they're at. Big chest, shoulders back. Flexing and extending that toe. Cycling your breathing with the flexion and extension there. Just a nice back and forth. Wherever you're at. Breathing in and out. And in and out. Synchronizing that breath with your flexion and extension. Just a few more seconds here. In and out. In and out. In and out. One more. In and out. Bring that leg up and back. Shake them out a little bit if you need. Bounce. Now we're going to hold this leg out and circle the foot. Circling. Again, up as high or down as low as you need. Holding on to the bottom of the chair if you need support there. Holding on to the legs if you need help there. Now switch. Circles in the other direction. Feeling the sensation in that ankle. Warming it up. If at any point today something does not feel good to you, go back, feet flat on the floor, hands to your side. Bringing this leg back. Shaking it out a little bit. Regrounding yourself. And we'll do the other foot. Circles. Feeling the sensation in that ankle. Really noticing anything that's going on down there. Supporting yourself up top and just making little circles. Again, if anything ever doesn't feel right here, go back to your mountain pose. Switching, making circles in the other direction. Just feeling whatever your body's telling you here. Couple more seconds. And back. Sitting up straight, feet flat on the ground, right below your knees. We're going to do mountain pose. Big chest, open hands, big breaths. Just hanging out here for a minute. Next, I want you to really pay attention to your body here. Walk your feet out wide or as close as you need. Toes out wide, and we're going to do a forward fold. Now, support yourself with your hands. Keep your back straight, big chest. And walk forward. Putting your arms on your knees if you need to. Just hanging out here for a little bit. And if you can go down a little further, do that. Let your neck relax. We're just going to be comfortable here. Using your hands. Now in that position, if it would help you to have a block here, or a bolster, or multiple blocks, feel free to do that. This is whatever is best for your body. If this wide leg pose is a little bit hard for you, you can do this in a little bit. And have the support of your body here. Now walking, using your hands to support you. Back up to mountain pose. Knees about hips width apart, feet flat on the floor. Moving into the next little bit here. We're going to have you lift your knee up to your chest. And then lift your knee up to your chest. Moving back and forth. Now if you need help, be sure to help. You can always use your arms. If you have a strap, feel free to wrap that around the bottom of your foot. Continue doing that. I'll grab one to show you. This is a strap. Feel free to use one if you have one. You can also use just about anything to do this. Can be a big help. The straps like that. Lifting the knees up. And then back into mountain pose. Taking a couple of deep breaths. Now if you have a strap out, hook one of your feet here. And we're going to do some hip circles to the outside. So bringing your foot in, up, and to the outside. And back in. Up, and to the outside. and back in. Up and to the outside and back in. And if you don't have a strap, you can help with your arms here. And if you're comfortable just doing that, you can just use your leg. Remembering to breathe, switching sides. Up, out, and back center. 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 Back into mountain pose. Breathing a couple times. Deep, cleansing breaths. Moving your legs out. Get a little bit of stretch in there. Wiggle if you need to. And back up into your seated mountain pose. In mountain pose, you want your chest big, crown of the head pulled toward the ceiling, straight back, hands open, facing forward. Now moving up a little bit. You put your hands on your knees here into a tabletop pose. This is what it looks like from the side. Just proper posture, seated position. And then we're going to do a few seated cat-cows. So with your hands on your legs, tuck your chin, round your back, shoulders forward, exhale. Back into cow, lift your head up, big open chest, shoulders back, arch your back a little bit, feel your belly come forward, inhale big. Tucking your chin, rounding your shoulders, feeling that stretch through your upper back. Tucking in your tummy. And really feeling that rounded back here. And exhaling. Back up. With a good stretch through the back, opening the heart, letting that belly come forward, open chest, shoulders back, inhale big. Face forward with you. Rounding forward, exhale. Open heart. Inhale. Rounding, pulling forward, exhale. Open heart. Inhale. Opening your back, feeling that stretch, exhale. Open heart, open chest, inhale. Rounding the back, tucking the chin, exhale. Open heart, shoulders back, inhale. Now if you want a little bit more stability here, you can grab the back outside of your chair to help you open up in cow. and really feel the cat. Inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhale, and back to mountain. Feet firm on the ground, feeling the earth beneath you. Hands open, straight back, open chest. Now, moving both hands to one leg, slowly and as your body is ready, twist to one side. Look at that wall. Don't push further than you need to. Just enough to feel a gentle, calm stretch here. Keeping your back straight and in alignment, crown of the head above the tailbone. Looking to that side, keeping the chest open. Remembering to breathe. Taking a couple of deep, calm breaths in. Releasing any tension you're feeling on the breath out. 2 more deep breaths in this posture. Releasing that front hand, unraveling slowly back into your mountain pose. How does your back feel right there? Check in with your body here. Now to the other side. One hand on your leg, moving the other over, keeping the chest open, and slowly, calmly twisting to that other side. Straight back, big open heart. Shoulders far apart, looking to that other side. Remembering to breathe. At any point, if any of this doesn't feel good for you, go back to your mountain pose and concentrate on your breath. Everybody is different. Everybody needs different things. So do what serves your body best today. We're not competing with yesterday. We are just doing what we need right now in this moment. 2 more deep breaths in this posture. Feeling that air fill you and relaxing on the out breath. Release that front hand and slowly, calmly back into your mountain pose. Now leaving the knees where they're at, directly width of the hips, we're going to walk down slowly into a forward fold, going as far as you want to right now, using props if you need to. keeping your back straight here, lifting halfway up, back down, this time releasing your neck, relaxing the muscles of your neck. Slowly lifting back up, walking halfway up into a camel pose. So we're going to have the elbows tucked into the sides, just holding there at about a 45-degree angle, and then moving back down into your forward fold. Walking back up into a comfortable seated position, going into mountain pose. Now if you have any dizziness here, you can support yourself with the chair, noting that you might feel a little dizzy. Next time, you don't have to go down as far or hold the pose as long. Just breathing deep, calm breaths. When you're ready here, pulling your shoulders up to your ears, and then releasing them up and down. You can do this as slow as you need to, as high or low as you need to. If all you do is feel a little tension in your shoulders and then release, that's fine. You don't have to pull them all the way to your ears. We're just warming up the upper body a little bit here. Up and down. Up and down. And a couple more of these. If your body is okay with this movement, move into a roll. So forward, then open chest, shoulders back, up and around in a circular motion here. As much as your body is comfortable with. Then backwards. Switching the rotational direction here. Forward, up, back. Forward, up, back. And back into a mountain pose here for just a minute. And moving your hands in front of you like you're touching an invisible wall directly in front of you. Holding there for a second, feeling how that feels. And if this is a little too much for you, you can hold down here, or you can touch your knees. Whatever you need right here. Now we're gonna move the wrists down and up. Down and up. Just a few seconds of this. Flexing and extending the wrists. Now if you have any issues with this, you don't have to continue doing this. Just hold your arms out. Next, holding up, make a fist and open. Fist and open. Fist and open. Just a couple more of these. On this fist, roll the wrists only if it's comfortable to do so. And then the opposite direction, again, only if it's comfortable. Open, closed. Open, close. Open, close. About 10 more seconds of this. Remembering to breathe. Spreading those fingers as wide on the open as you can. And then bringing your hands back down to your thighs. Wiggle around a little bit. Next we'll get the neck a little bit loose. Those shoulders always make a little bit more room for the neck here to flex and extend. Again, only go as far as your body's comfortable here. Don't push anything. This shouldn't hurt you. If it does, don't partake. Just go back into mountain pose. Flexing and extending. Breathing out when you tuck your chin. In when you look up high. Going as slow as you need. No need to make yourself dizzy here. And then back neutral, looking forward. Sitting right where you are. Bring one ear down toward your shoulder. Don't bring your shoulder up to meet your ear. And don't push further than you feel you need to here. You don't want to strain the neck. We just want it to have a light, calm, relaxing stretch here. Bringing your neck back up neutral. Same thing on the other side. Slow, controlled, no strain. Just a light, light stretch. Breathing. Back neutral. Let the chin fall to the chest. We're going to do very, very slow rock back and forth. Like a grandfather clock. Just very slow. If there's any creaking, cracking, or popping, move your head back to neutral and sit in mountain pose. This is just a little motion for your neck. This should not make you feel any pain or strain. Just nice, slow movement. And slow down until your head is in the neutral, flexed position. And slowly lift back up to neutral, finding your mountain pose. Taking a couple big deep breaths, feeling your calm here. And from here, open your shoulders and heart up, reaching back toward the wall behind you. Lifting your arms up as high as you're comfortable. Maybe having them meet above your head and bringing them down into heart center. We're going to do this a few more times. As you go down and back, breathe in. As your hands reach the height of how far they'll go, start to breathe out as they come down to heart center. Breathing in and out. In and out. Now if your arms only go that high, that's fine. If they only go as high as you can have them go comfortably. Opening the chest and down. Breathing in and out. In and out. This time stay up at your height. Bring one hand down and stretch that side body. Be sure to stay stable. If you need to grab your chair, that's fine. And down. And lifting the other side. Stretching that side body. Lifting your arm up toward your ear. Next side one more time. Stretching that side body. And then last bit, stretching that side body. And back down into mountain pose. Shoulders open, chest big, heart open, hands facing front, fingers spread wide. Feeling the feet connect with the floor here. couple of deep breaths. Now this next pose, if you have another chair, you can use that. If you have a wall that you can place in front of you, you can use that. Or you can just use open air in front of you, that's fine. Grab whatever you're planning to use. I have a step ladder. Place it in front of you. Scoot back a little bit in your chair where you're not quite touching the back still, but back a little further. And we're going to do a modified forward fold here, reaching up and then leaving your back straight here. Out to the chair or the wall or whatever it is that you're going to use, making sure your feet are flat on the ground. Moving forward, walking yourself halfway up and then forward again. Letting your neck rest here. Feeling some stretch in the backs of your shoulders. Making sure your body feels supported and safe. And walking back up. Hands to heart center. And again. Hands up. Making this forward fold onto your chair, walking down the wall. If you have props stacked up, any of that is fine here. Halfway up and back down. Remember to breathe, relaxing the body on the out breath. Walking the body back up, opening up and hands to heart center. One more time. Hands out and up. Forward fold. Walking your body down to a comfortable forward fold position. Walking halfway up, feeling that release, and then back down. Relaxing the neck, releasing tension in the body on your breath out. Breathing in slowly as you walk your body back up, hands out and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Moving back to your mountain pose. I'm going to show you a bit of a balance. Taking a block or books or whatever you have to the side here. I have mine set on the medium setting. If you need it taller, you can do that as well. You're going to want to set it next to your chair. You're going to have to shimmy a little for this one, scooting for about half of you on and half of you off. Maybe having something to hold here. Setting that shin on that block. Feeling your leg engage here. If you need to grab on this side, that's fine. Reaching up with this arm if you can. You can also support yourself here, keeping your back straight, working a little bit on your balance here. Feeling sensation maybe in your side and down your leg. Try to notice how this might be different if you were standing. Feeling balance in your body. Keeping your chest up, big heart. Holding for just a couple more seconds. Supporting yourself. Bringing legs back to the front. Now same thing on the other side. Center yourself here. Moving to the other side. Slowly making slow, deliberate movements. Maybe holding your arm up, both if you're okay with that. Balancing here. Feeling balance in your body. Feeling engagement in this front leg. Holding the weight of your body here. Couple of breaths. Big heart. Straight back. And then slowly and carefully moving your body back to the center. Mountain pose here. Now while you're here, feeling both of your feet fully on the ground, I want you to dig in your heels. Try to lift your toes up toward your shins. Just for a little bit. How does this feel different from the other, when you have your feet flat on the ground? How does it feel different for you? Using your legs to push your heels into the ground, lifting your toes up. And then release your whole foot on the ground. Place your hands here on your thighs and do a half forward fold. Slowly moving from side to side. Feeling your sides stretch and contract. Down. And then walking your body back up. Back to mountain pose. Breathing deep. Next we're going to do a modified boat pose. Grabbing one of your blocks. You can place this on the smallest setting, second setting, highest setting, whatever's most comfortable for you. Placing your leg out, heel on the block, and then leaning back toward your chair, but without touching the back of the chair. Feeling those core muscles engage, pulling your toe towards your shin. If you need to support yourself, go ahead and do that. If you can do it without, do that. This is really great for the core muscles here. Will help with balance. Holding just a couple more seconds. And pulling your body back up. And we'll switch feet. Heel on your block. Toe forward. Leaning back about halfway, but not touching the back of your chair. And hold here. Feeling your core muscles engage. Keeping a big chest. Remembering to breathe. Holding here for about 10 more seconds. Doing the best you can here. And then lifting back up with the body. Going back into mountain pose. With our blocks here in front of us, and maybe you need another one. We're going to move into a forward fold here. Taking your legs wide as is comfortable here. Using your hands for support. Walking your body down. Letting your neck and head relax here. So if you can't go down very far, that's fine. If you need your legs to be together, that's fine. Anything that serves your body in this moment. Taking a couple of deep breaths. And then walking your body back up. Moving your legs back in. Back into mountain pose. And just taking your feet, stand on your tippy toes here. Just move them around a little bit and feel the pads and toes of your foot stretch out. Just a little bit. Doing as much as is comfortable for you. Then rolling your feet onto the backs of your toes. Same thing. Just work them around a little bit. Stretching that bit as much as is comfortable for you. Back to your tippy toes one more time. And we'll get ready for our Shavasana. So you'll want to make yourself as comfortable as possible. You may want to put blocks or bolsters out to support your feet. Sitting back in your chair to make sure that that works for you. Make this as high or as low as you need to. If you have that rolled blanket, grab that here. This is to support your head. If you're sitting where you can support your head against a wall like this, that's fine too. Whatever's comfortable for you. Putting your feet up. Blanket securing the neck. And just breathe here. Getting as comfortable as you can. Then breathing. Making yourself 10% more comfortable. Your forehead and jaw are relaxed. Your neck is relaxed. Drop your tongue from the roof of your mouth to your bottom jaw. Relax your shoulders. Let them fall away from your ears. Feeling down your spine. Making any adjustment you need to make your spine more comfortable. Releasing any tension in your upper legs, your thighs, or your hamstrings. Letting your feet fall to the sides if that's where they want to be. Maybe wiggling your fingers and toes. And then just let everything fall into relaxation. Concentrating on your breath. Big breaths in, sending that breath to anywhere in the body it needs to be. Releasing any tension on the breath out. Just concentrating here on breathing and relaxing for a few more minutes of silent Shavasana. Slowly bringing your awareness from your breath, spreading it out to the rest of your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, open your eyes, coming to a comfortable seat. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today.